This is a willful misunderstanding of how journalism and verification and sourcing works. When we take figures from the Gaza Health Ministry, it is because those figures have checked out in the past. They checked out in 2008, they checked out in 2014, they checked out in 2012. The Gaza Health Ministry is the best able to get those figures from the hospitals, from the morgues. When those figures were disputed months ago, it very diligently...
The US president disputed them.
He disputed them. They wrote out a list, 212 pages, names, ID numbers, which Israel has because Israel controls the registry. We use those sources for the same reason that we use any other source.
The final element of missing information here is... neither had I.
I had not finished.
The final element of missing information here...
You're going to throw more shade and nonsense.
The final element of missing information here is how these people have died. We know that Hamas has been shooting its own civilians. We know that they have been bombing fleeing civilians. And we know that Hamas and
Gaza?
Palestinian Islamic Jihad rockets fired towards Israel are falling short in the Gaza Strip.
Natasha, I'm just going to... go ahead.
We use those sources because we use sources that check out. The Gaza Health Ministry, along with other sources that we use from Gaza, have consistently checked out. That's how basic journalism works. I'm sorry that you keep throwing shade on that. It's really insulting. Number two, who is dropping the bombs on Gaza? Which country, which government has dropped in the first few months of the war the equivalent of 3 nuclear bombs on Gaza?
If I may respond to that
No,
directly.
you may not, because I have not finished.
Sorry, we've literally got 30 seconds.
I'll just about Palestinian women and children. Tens and thousands of women and children who are being killed, maimed, orphaned, terrorised and tortured.
And
that is happening because Israeli army bombs are obliterating houses and every sign of infrastructure in Gaza. You cannot blame anyone else for that.
Any international lawyer or military expert worth their salt will be confirming that throughout every previous conflict, Israel has not only complied with the laws of armed conflict on proportionality, on distinction, on necessity and on precision targeting and precaution against civilian casualties, but has gone way above